I have a serious dilemma. The BSCDA are asking all drivers to do the British. I think it's a great idea. Great idea. I know the American speed riders have to do one meeting a year in America because to get their license they have to do a meeting. That's how it works. So I've got a dilemma. There's a shale race, or they're asking shale drivers to come out. So I could take the shale car, have a bit of fun, or Jake ain't racing, so I could take the tarmac car. Set it up. It's set up well, so it's a good car, and I've won at Hednesford. I've won the final at Hednesford. So, you get a dilemma thinking, am I good enough to compete on tarmac? Then you think, well, I've been around quick round Hednesford before, why not? 3 good races, 3 good heats, top 3 in each one, front row of the British final, British champion. That's what keeps you motivated. Then you've got Tom next to you and Nate behind you and Frankie and Matt and all the superstars also at the front, and then you don't get around the first bend. But you're thinking, shall I go and have a bit of fun in the shower car, or shall I start this tarmac car and seriously, try and do the best I can. I don't like tarmac though. So I don't know why I'm thinking about this really. I just want to support the BSCDA and support the sport. So I think I'll go. I'll do something. But I'm not really sure. It's a serious dilemma. Wondering what I'm going to do. We're going to get that tarmac car fixed anyway, because all I've got to do is put the gearbox back in it, because I've robbed the gearbox because we've been pinching parts off cars. Because you're doing it all the time. We're always pinching bits all the time to keep one car on the road. I'm doing that now just with my car and get the red car fixed. That's what I'm working on right this week. Well, I've had enough for today. I've done a couple of hours Sunday morning, going for some porridge. And good luck to the European champion today. Mum's on, Matt. Go on, mate. Good luck. Well, I didn't get to Milton North for the European Championship, but what a fantastic photo this is. Ian Bannister's got all the kids up for a photo, look. That's Ryan's young lad in the middle in the 97 shirt and the black shirt that's handing over the trophy to Tom's daughter who won. And Paul was second, and his lad's there on the left. And then Danny's lad on the right. What a brilliant picture. I love it. Well done, Ian. That's a fantastic picture. And I've just messaged him and he said it was like herding cats for getting 4 kids together. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. I was talking to a friend last night about buying a car without an engine, just rolling chassis. Well, the first thing, engines are really hard to come by. When you buy an engine, you're not going to get headers or a dizzy or a carburettor or a clutch or a bell housing. You're just going to get the engine. And when you buy a rolling chassis, you're also not going to get the engine components, the dizzy and the headers, but you're also not going to get the clutch or the bell housing. So there must be a big black hole somewhere full of bell housings and clutches and prop shafts. People that sell engines. And obviously we keep gearboxes, I want to keep I'm selling that car, I'm keeping the gearbox because I need a spare gearbox. It's important to me to have a spare gearbox. But I shall sell that car with everything I've got, the engine and headers and carburettor and air cleaners and seat and everything. But I was talking to a friend of mine, like I said, about it last night, and the best thing and the way I started too was to buy a complete car. Buy a complete car, everything is there. Otherwise, you buy an engine, you can't get old engines. That's just it. You can't get old engines. So I advise him to buy an engine first if he's got a chance of an engine. Buy an engine because there's more rolling chassis around than engines. Obviously, I have an engine for this car. Right, off to another concert tonight. Do a bit of work. Bella back, my birthday presents.
Not happy.
Bella back, Jenny's enemy.
Not happy.
Come see Pink. I've always wanted to see Pink. It's my birthday present. My birthday next week's my birthday present. See Pink. And we were going to get to Paris because we couldn't get tickets for England. We got some at the last minute. And she's in Paris next week. So we're here instead. Better weather here. Thank you, darling.
Never know.
Next week. Got the wheels on the car, wheels on it. Been looking for wheel nuts. Calipers everywhere. Trying to find the right calipers to go on it. And Brian's got a tank in, thanks Brian. Brian's put sort of fuel tank, put a new fuel tank in it. And then just got to drop the engine in, put all the panels back on it. This car's ready to go. This is our job for this week. Not racing this week, of course, it's Ipswich. So, what's in there next? Bradford's next for me. So, I'll get my car ready for Bradford for next week, now, week on Saturday. That's the plan. Right, knocking off time. Nice hot sunny day. It's going to get a barbecue going, I think. I'm going to get a bit. Righto, midweek update. We've got the wheels on this car. I've had to pinch wheels off my other cars because when I bought this car, it hadn't got any wheels or tyres on it, so or hubs. So I've had to sacrifice 4 wheels. So I found 4 wheels for it. Just give it a good clean. Sort out the fuel tank. Back onto my car. Distributor problems last week at Sheffield. I've never had distributor problems before, to be honest. I've had the odd coil fail, and we switched these black ones, which are really reliable. But I've never actually had a dizzy fail, but we did last week. But I had an impact at Kingsland the week before, and it obviously damaged the magnetic pickup because we changed the magnetic pickup and it works. So we've got the dizzy out, we've got a spark plug out there. And I've got a rubber glove on because if I turn that there, it will spark. Should do. You can see it on the camera. Yeah, there you go. It sparked. And I've got a rubber glove on because I did it last night and got a bloody shock. Didn't have to make me jump. So I bought a spare dizzy, or 2. I bought that one, I thought I'll nick the magnetic pickup off it and nick the cap off it. I've got the magnetic pickup, but the cap doesn't fit, so that's not a lot of good. That's my spare cap that can go. That can go with that one, because I built a spare dizzy there. I built a complete spare dizzy with a new magnetic pickup there, look. That one's going to go in the big block upstairs, and that one doesn't fit because that's not adjustable there. So I've ended up spending 500 quid on bits, second-hand bits of new magnetic pickups. I might as well just bought a bloody new one in the first place. But then I'd have only had one, wouldn't I, you see? So all the time I'm trying to build up spares. So I've got a complete spare there to go in my spares box and my spare cap there. So that one's going in the big block. That's going with that car. Got that car there. And the engine can go in that tomorrow. And that's it, we're up to date. I'm going to put that seat back in my car there because that's my favourite comfortable seat. And I've only raced this car twice and both times I've been hurt. So I hurt my chest the first time at Kingsland and then I got knocked out at Sheffield. So I spoke to Murray Harrison, he says your seat's too big. It doesn't feel it, but that seat is comfortable, so I'm going to put that seat back in for next meeting. Next weekend at Bradford. There we go. And I managed to buy a back for my truck. Bought a back off eBay. So that's repaired. That's a big job done. And as for that bloody Sheffield congestion zone, Bradley Harrison said that I would be getting charged for it. So I emailed Sheffield Council. And they rang me back, to be fair. And they said, yes, that part of the dual carriageway is in the congestion zone. So I had to pay the 50 quid. So just simple as that, I had to pay 50 quid fine again. Righto, that's it. I'm done. I'm going home. What a beautiful day. Okay. That's it, car's done, bonnets are on, engine's in, seats in, fuel tank's in, calipers are on, the calipers aren't on, calipers are in the box. That's it, no point in me bolting it all together, we've got the deal, we've done, he's having it as it is, and he's probably going to strip it anyway and repaint it and redo it, so no point in me bolting it all together and getting it running. The headers are with it, everything's with it to get it going, and hopefully, it's going to be gone in the next few days. There we go. Right, that's it. Beer time. Nice hot sunny day. We're going for a beer because it's beer time. It's beer o'clock. All right, fishing tomorrow. And then I'll do the blog Sunday morning. day off on Sunday lunch, and racing next weekend. There we go. See you later. So I've just seen a post on Facebook saying that you need 30 points to get in the semi-final. And I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points, something like that. And then it's Ipswich tonight. I'm like, shall I go? Shall I go? I booked on a fishing match. I'm going fishing. I'm booked in for the Ipswich meet anyway. But I'm just thinking, 10 and 15 points tonight, 10 and 15 points next week at Bradford, I'll be in the semi-final. So I don't have to get your mind thinking and think, oh, maybe I should go. Oh well, I'm committed to doing this now. I'm going fishing. Right, tackle's on, draw's done. See how today goes, and I'll do Bradford next week. That's what I'll do. Try to score 25 next week, eh?